right now is put on a brave face and go out there and all I can do right now is put on a brave face and go out there and be their leader.
It's over. We are screwed.
Humm, baby. Enjoy this great game.
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there, it's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. Hit well. It is out of the head. Encarnacion, first pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
What can you do? I mean, there's nothing you can do. You can't do anything. There's nothing. We can't do. We couldn't throw. We throwing interceptions. Just, man.
What can we do? What is up, everyone? And welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And the Giants begin a series with the Boston Red Sox and lose the game 7-5, the final. Rafael Devers in his first game against his old team. I thought he was going to be pumped up. I thought he was going to do something big. Not today. 0 for 5, struck out in a key at bat towards the end of the game. And the Giants offense, once again, not great. 7 for 32 during this game. 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position. The Giants score a couple we're grounded into double plays to get a run home, and Koss did it twice. And we're like, yes! Any way to get a run, even if it's a double play, it's like, or an error or something like that. So the Giants are able to score 5 runs today. But guess how many extra base hits? Let me count. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. There was the double. There was that couple home runs. 0 extra base hits today. And that's what lost the game for the Giants. Birdsong started out strong. He got through the lineup almost once without an issue until David Hamilton stepped up. We'll recap the entire game. But after that, he was out of whack. And then he almost got hit in the face with a line shot right through the middle. Came about a centimeter from breaking his face, so that might have rattled him a little bit. Whatever the case, he ends up giving up 5 runs. Giants make a bad error as well, and lose the ball game 7-5. A pretty close one, but close only counts in what? Horseshoes and grenades, right? Is that how the expression goes? Whatever the case, what is going on, Justin Saw? We are missing Chapman badly. Stephen Dre, that's what's frustrating, I'd say. Christopher Byers, Giants hitters can't get it done. Tommy Murphy, Giants going to get sweat. Wait a minute, must have misread that one. Giants are going, no, that's what it says. Giants are going to get sweat.
What did you say?
Team is done. Team is done. Well, I'll tell you what's done. I was here, ready to go live, and my internet was simply not, like I had no internet. I have a backup internet, no backup internet. Then I had to try to use my phone internet. I tried to send out a Wi-Fi signal on my phone. Horrible signal, horrible signal. I had nothing. So what did I do? I went outside and I got up on the roof and I fixed it, because that's what we do on the Humm Baby Baseball channel, okay? I got in there. When I was in the Army, I was a wire specialist, okay? Communications, wire, 31 Lima, okay? I don't even remember the name of the job exactly. What was that called? Cable Systems Installer Maintainer. Installing, operating, maintaining cable and wire communication systems. I know, I still got it. I go out there in the elements and fix that stuff. D-tier court, F-tier hitting coach. Popped in, saw negativity, popped out, popped in. Stephen Dre, Wolf 3100, Loretta. we do have Robert Rothberg. I saw Robert Rothberg here. Let me jump ahead. I'm way behind. Speak of the devil. What up, Eric? What's up, AM Echo Sky? We will recap this baseball game, by the way. We get a great hitter, and the Giants still can't freaking hit. I saw some negative thoughts, and I guess I had some myself on Devers, but Rafael Devers, it's not like he's a prospect or something. I mean, he's a bona fide, experienced, big league star, multi-time All-Star, Silver Sluggers, the works. I mean, the guy's a established star, so I'm not going to judge him over 4 games. Now, could it be possible that he's lost it? He comes over here and now he's not good anymore? I mean, it's possible, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. He should still be in the prime of his career, so I'm not overly worried about it. He's only 28 years old. A little bit of a slow start. Did have a couple hits in his debut, but he almost went deep today. Came within a few feet, so I'm not too worried about Devers. But yeah, hopefully we'll see some better production out of him soon. A couple of hits from Ramos today, hitting 283. Ramos is fine. Yaz is Yaz this year. He struck out in a critical situation today. Yaz is Yaz. He's gonna give you. He's gonna be Yaz. Okay, he's gonna be good at times. He's gonna have speed. He's gonna play good defense. He's gonna hit around 250, 260, a little bit of pop, and he's also gonna strike out a little more than you'd like. Yaz is gonna Yaz. Yaz is gonna Yaz. That's all that is, Ray. That's all that is, Ray. Yeah, Yaz is gonna Yaz. He's a nice guy. He'll sign you an autograph, and he'll hit you a home run, and he'll strike you out a couple times. Couldn't get one homer. He got oracled. Koss pissed me off hitting the 2 double plays, but both double plays brought in a run, and quite honestly, I'll take that. I mean, it's not what we wanted. You're right. Bases loaded, no outs. You don't want a double play. That's why they turn the double play, because they will take the double play and allow the run to score. But it's better than leaving the bases loaded with no runs. But yeah, no doubt about it. Koss, that wasn't the objective there. Koss is gonna cost, y'all. Koss is gonna cost, and it's gonna cost big. Grenades. It only counts in grenades and horseshoes. It definitely counts in grenades. I had to throw a grenade one time, and the sergeant guy was next to me, and pulled the pin, and I was kind of timing in my head. I was trying to do like the movies. He's like, throw the grenade! Like he thought I was froze up. I wasn't froze up. I don't want to throw it and give them time to throw it back. You know what I'm saying? So I was waiting a couple seconds, and he was freaked out, understandably. Yaz is great for defense, though, always comes through. Fitz, Koss, no difference. Fitz is Koss. Yaz is going to stick out. So let's recap this baseball game. Giants lost it, and they've lost now. The best they can hope for is to go 3-3 in these 2 series against the I almost said Indians, against the Guardians and Red Sox, and there's still 3 more home games, if I'm not mistaken. We have a day off and 3 more home games against the Marlins, so it's actually a 9-game homestand. But if we forget those 3 games against the Marlins, just to go 3-3 against this interleague series, shall we say, against the Guardians and the Red Sox, they need to win the next 2 just to go 3-3. And remember, we didn't play very well in Los Angeles. Giants aren't on a great streak right now. Not playing particularly great right now. Double plays with bases loaded are killing me. Chris Contreras. Right now, in their last 10, Giants are 4-6. That's worse than the Rockies. Did I stutter? It's in their last 10, it's worse than the Rockies. You see the Padres and Dodgers had a little drama right there. Hit by pitches left and right. And my boy from Stanford gets promoted to the big leagues, and he's super excited. And in his debut, Jack Little accidentally hits Ohtani, or was it Ohtani? No, he hits somebody. I think it was Ohtani. And then bench is cleared. He's like, oh my God, what did I do? Bailey launched a moon rocket to center field today too. No, he didn't hit Ohtani. Ohtani's his team. I didn't mean to say Ohtani. I meant to say Tatis. I'm sorry. Obviously, he didn't hit Ohtani. Ohtani's his teammate. Bailey launched a moon rocket to center field today too, just trying to throw the runner out. Just seems like they take 2 steps back every step forward. Those are fighting words, Eric. Flores is permanently exempt from all negativity because he's the reason why we are in the division. Beamed him, yeah. And then later on, a Padres pitcher hit Ohtani, I think, on purpose. There was like 7 or 8 hit by pitches. Bench is cleared, and then Ohtani gets hit, and I think there was about to be a huge brawl. But Ohtani was like, no, stay in the dugout, stay in the dugout. So Ohtani showed a lot of maturity there, and I like what he did there. Like, ain't even worth it. You know, let's not get out. Let's not have a big brawl. Everyone gets suspended, and our guys get hurt. Not even worth it. Not even worth it. Suarez got 3 games. Yeah, 3 games for hitting Ohtani. That whole thing was wild. But you know, I never liked hit by pitches, intentional hit by pitches. People say it's part of the game. You gotta police up the game. Only in baseball does that work. No other profession. Imagine you work the office job. You know, whenever you have a little bit of dispute, you just take the stapler and you just hurl it at the guy as hard as you can. Boom! God damn! Hey, what is wrong with you? Hey, we gotta police up sometimes. Okay, part of the office. It's part of the office. Bailey stinks. Tatis gets drilled. Ohtani gets drilled. Tatis gets drilled again. Everyone gets a hit by pitch. You get a hit by pitch. You get a hit by pitch. Oprah. So today, Giants scored first. It feels like years and years ago, but it was only about 3 or 4 hours ago where the Giants had a actual decent lead. They took a 1-run lead in the bottom of the first when Yastrzemski walked, and then Flores reached on an error from David Hamilton, but David Hamilton would redeem himself later. It was 1-0 Giants at that point. Bottom of the second, that's when they loaded the bases. Koss granted into a double play, but it did bring the run home. He hit the ball hard. I'll give him that. Can't be too mad at him for that swing of the bat. 2-0, and then Yastrzemski hit that little crap ball, that swinging bunt, but it worked out. A run scored. He was safe at first. 3-0 San Francisco. Unfortunately, then in the third inning, that's when Rafaela hit the double, and David Hamilton, 9th batter in the lineup, hit the home run. Jared Duran almost killed Birdsong with the line shot. 3-2 Giants, and in the top of the fourth inning, Rafaela base hit, bringing a run, tied it up at 3. No problem. Giants retook the lead when Christian Koss did it again, a double play with the bases loaded. Run comes home, 4-3, San Francisco. But in the top of the 5th, so we have a seesaw affair, back and forth, and Roman Anthony hit a base hit to bring in a run, tying up at 4, and Abraham Toro with the reaches base on a unfortunate error by Christian Koss. That was a critical error right there to make it 5-4, and that was bad. Because then they add another run in the 6th on a home run, and they just kind of take a 2-run lead, 7-5, and they never relinquish that one and end up winning the ball game, bringing in, obviously, in the 9th inning, Aroldis Chapman. Strikeout, pop out, a little bit of a yapping back and forth here. I think that I'm not exactly sure what happened there. I think maybe Chapman was acting a little too fired up there. Flores took exception. Flores is getting a little heated lately, so we may have a brawl soon. Bailey stinks. Played strikeout with my students that got hit my leg and back. Man, did that hurt. My driver's ed teacher would throw erasers at us. Damn. Eric, Melvin can't manage a bullpen. He should have taken Birdsong out after 4. Bird lost his mojo when 3 runs came in. He lost his mojo. Our best hits were so-called crap hits. True. Crap hits are better than no hits, though. Kevin Wilson, Giants play better, win behind. Adrian Hurtado, did I mishear the broadcast or is it wisely brought up? Yes, wisely brought up because Verlander is on paternity leave. Congratulations to Justin Verlander becoming a great grandfather. That is awesome for him, and I'm super excited that he's going to be able to, hold his great grandkids and stuff. That's awesome for him. Just playing with you, Verlander. You're the man. Wolf 3100, Chris Contreras, Kevin Wilson, Paul, Tommy Murphy. We only got 33 people here. Yaz will continue to be an average player like he always has. He's maybe slightly above average. I mean, if we believe in what's it called? If we believe in WAR, he'll give you a game or two a year, right? I mean, okay, WAR 1.7, 2.1, 2.4, 2. He career average. That doesn't make sense. It says 162 game average. That's because he doesn't always play in 162 games. 3.4. He's worth 2 or 3 extra wins per year over an average player, which is not bad. And that's why he's still here. Remember, his defense matters. Defense matters. Speed matters. He doesn't steal a ton of bases. Actually, barely steals any bases at all. But he does play a solid defense. He's a smart player. Doesn't make a lot of bonehead plays. And it's crazy. He got 8th place for the MVP in 2020. Is that insane or what? Look at this. Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Manny Machado, Tatis Jr., Juan Soto, Marcell Ozuna, Trey Turner, Mike Yastrzemski, Corey Seager, Trevor Bauer, Trevor Story, Acuna Jr., and there's Dom Smith. That's actually crazy. So, I know that's a long time ago, and he's not as good as he was back then, but thank you liking the stream. Flores connected with 100-plus mile-per-hour pitches and has been keeping his bat hot. I hope our batting gets better soon and out of the slump they've been in. 33 people. If you want to give away 34 gifties, I still wouldn't win. Paul, have you ever won? Have you ever got a giftie? Have you ever got a giftie? Right now, you got a 1 in 33 chance, maybe a little better because there's a few members already here. Let's go ahead and gift one, just for the heck of it. I said I'd give 25 if the Giants sweep. That ain't happening. Let's just give out 1. Let's just see what happens. 1 giftie. Let's give out 1 giftie, just for the heck of it. Chase is chillin'! Chase is chillin'! Sorry about that. You're right, man. Bad luck. Bad luck. Birdsong didn't impress me. What Bob Belvin was thinking after he let go. What was Bob Belvin thinking after he let Birdsong stay on the mound long? I don't know. Yeah, members don't get gifties, obviously. Swing and a miss. We'll try again. Yep, Paul. We're going to get you a giftie. Even if I have to get someone to match me and see. One of these days, I'm going to be like, I'll give 25 if anyone will match me, and that will be 50 gifties. 50 gifties. I think someone will match me, whether it's Jason Corona, whether it's a Deep Porter, maybe it'll be the Canthal Kid. Someone will match me. Maybe it'll be Runolfson. Maybe it'll be James Decker, maybe. Somebody. Oaklamento A's. They got a game. They got a game on July 4th. In Sacramento. How much are tickets? I have to imagine those tickets aren't too cheap, but then again, it wouldn't shock me if they are affordable. I don't even know if they're sold out, but I'm going to check StubHub for those tickets on July 4th weekend. Or I don't know if it's a weekend, but July 4th holiday. It is kind of a weekend. It's on Friday. So I guess that's a weekend. Oh, they are a little bit pricey. They are, well, actually the game on July 6th, $93. $93. And keep in mind, There's no bad seats. It's AAA stadium. 124. $98 for the lawn. It's a little bit pricey, but 182. How much to sit? Like right behind home plate. $182. I mean, that's cheaper than it would be at Oracle, right? Oracle right behind home plate, lower section. I mean, it's like $1,000, right? I don't know. You tell me. I never sat there. Yeah, but you're going to see the Giants. We're going to see the Giants. I suppose like you want to go to Oracle. Maybe I'm wrong, but every time I look, let's just see for Sunday's game. This is Oracle. Let's say I want to sit right behind home plate. I mean, right behind home plate, $1,484. You could go a little farther back for $325. That's I'm not paying $300 to go to a baseball game, and I'm a hardcore. But you know, simply can't do it. Simply can't do it. And the hot dogs are $300 themselves. Let's say the A's go to the World Series. Where and how will both the AL and NL fans be accommodated? I will tell you right now, the A's would try to take Oracle Park if they make the playoffs. They're going to try to take Oracle Park. If they make the playoffs and the Giants are not in the playoffs, even if the Giants are in the playoffs, they'll try to take Oracle Park. Where they should play in Sacramento. You're playing in Sacramento. That's your fan base. That's your city. You need to accept that. And if you're in the playoffs, that's where they need to play. I got to sleep, wake up early for a race, and know it's not a 5K, 10K. Oh, it must be a half marathon or a full marathon. Or is it an ultra marathon? Exactly why I'm a 415 member. I choose to sit in the bleachers. Yeah, I have sat up close at Oracle Park in like lower sections. I can count on probably like, I'm always up high. I know in 2007, I got some good seats a couple of games. Sat down there for like Tim Lincecum's debut. I was kind of close. But, you know, they check your tickets. They don't play around. Some stadiums you can just kind of mosey on down there, you know. No one says anything. I'm not condoning that, but, you know, I'm just saying. Sometimes you can walk down there and no one says anything. Oracle Park, excuse me, ticket! Capri's Nuge. Food and drink prices are nuts, even in the minors. I went to Eugene Emerald's game a couple years ago. I don't play with $5 ticket special time, but food was 15 beers. That's why you got to go like Dollar Tuesday, dollar nights where you can get a water or a drink for like $1 or $2. Ultra marathon is my goal to run 200 plus miles straight, but that's just a dream. Yeah, I mean, it can be done. Like, human bodies are amazing, but yeah, it's a lot of, that's going to be a lot of pain. And it's just, some people have some enjoyment of that. I'm not personally into ultra marathons. I like long distance running, but not that long distance. I've done a full marathon. That's a little much for me. I like the half marathon. Half marathon distance is like perfect balance. 13 miles, I can crush it. Full marathon, it's a little too far for my taste. Ultra, I don't think it's ever happening. I'll get a pizza and a Coke, 15 at Oracle, my personal go-to bar. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I'll do pizza and a Coke. That's exactly right. A pizza and a Coke. I like it. Fisher is selling the Earthquakes. Will the A's be next? Probably not, but maybe. I don't know. If I get tired of it, I'll go for the Crazy Crab sandwich. I need to get that Crazy Crab. I pass on all forms of marathon. All forms of marathon. 0 for 3 with Devers. 0 and 3 with Devers. Devers, like, send me back to Boston. Yeah. How have you done a marathon? Start with a marathon. Ultra marathon is like a totally different animal. I won't get into it here, but it's a completely different animal. A marathon you can actually train up to, get through it. You might run out of glycogen, but you can fight those last 6 miles. It is going to hurt. It's going to suck, but you get through it. Ultra, you need a whole different strategy. A whole different strategy. That reminds me, last year I spent $15 on garlic fries and Coke Zero. They don't play. Micah, did you see my last message? I did not. Jill's here. I used to get box seats at Fenway 20 years ago. Yeah, I have some of my old tickets. I was looking like $7. The tickets have definitely not kept up with Micah. I'm not seeing your message. They haven't kept up with you know what I'm talking about. What's the word? Somebody help me out here. When stuff gets more expensive over time, what's the freaking word? You know I don't speak English. Every time I work at Oracle, I give fans meal and snack suggestions because they bring their own snacks to the park. That's what's up. This team keeps blowing inflation is what I'm looking for. But yeah, today wasn't a total bummer. Yeah, thank you. I can't think of words. Yes, inflation. Just can't think of words. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's freaking go. I'm getting tired of losing. How are you going to go on a 7-game winning streak? Everything's clicking. Make the biggest move and the biggest trade since when? At least since 2021 when we got, I almost said Kobe Bryant. Chris Bryant from the Cubs. Giants offense has you speechless. And Logan didn't even piss me off. Imagine if Logan was pissing me off. Oh my goodness. I just saying, let's get a win. Please win. Please win. I mean, yeah, we salvaged a game yesterday, but right back to the loss column today. What's on deck, everybody? Brought to you by Jason Corona Accounting Solutions. We got a day game tomorrow. Is that right? We got a day game. Roop against Bayo. Wait, that's not our brother. That's Brian Bayo. Brian Bayo, good pitcher, good arm. We're going to make him look like a future Hall of Famer. That's what we do. Number 66, he's going to be pitching against Landon Roop, and we need a great start from Landon Roop. 6'2", 215. Let's go Roop tomorrow. That's the matchup. That's what's on deck. Not a lot of experience. Giants have never faced this dude except Adames has had 3 at-bats when he was with the Brewers. That's it. He went 1 for 3. As far as the Red Sox against Roop, almost no experience. Abreu, Rafaela, and Ref Snyder somehow have an at-bat against him. Jared Duran maybe an at-bat. I don't know when that happened, but maybe Roop came out of the bullpen or something. I don't know when these guys got. Roop must have come out of the bullpen throwing an inning or something. But yeah, so first time seeing these two pitchers. Roop. I gotta edit that crash. I'm gonna send it to you. That was a minor crash. That was a minor crash. A very minor crash. We did promote Brett wisely. I would have rather promoted a pitcher. We didn't demote a pitcher. Let's promote a pitcher. Carson Seymour. Did he pitch today? No, it was Black today. River Cats got their asses kicked 6-0 against the Salt Lake Bees. We're not scoring runs there either. Matos 1 for 4, Meckler 0 for 4, McRae 0 for 4. I mean, what's going on? Only Eldridge is getting it done, 2 for 4 with a double. Devin Mann went 1 for 3. He's hitting 245. Come on, man. Porter's back in the minors. Bishop's still in the minors, 0 for 4. We picked up Ellis, Oakland A, Drew Ellis, former A. So, yeah. It's what it is, everyone. Stop losing so many winnable games. 42 and 34 is way too close to 500. Logan, didn't see you say you had to get up early tomorrow, didn't I? Didn't I? What the F? What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Yep, we got that clip ready to play. Ty Block. You know, Ty Block is a good left-handed arm. We will take him. We will take him at this point. Actually, I mean, our pitching is not bad, but it's really the offense that needs help. But I did like Ty Block back in the day. Buster's got to get Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh would be nice. I had enough of losing, even though our record season is decent. However, our decent season is considered debunked. We are not good. Will Clark is so right in his recent interview. Enough with the bull crap batting averages. Yeah, I love listening to Will Clark, and he talked about how I'm looking for my bat. What's this right here? Oh, it's a little crazy crab. I'll just use my lightsaber. You know, that guys are trying to elevate everything. And when you get too much uppercut in your swing, there's just not enough room for error because the ball's coming in like this, like this. And so you should try to meet the ball in a similar plane. That way, if you're a little bit early or a little bit late, you still make good solid contact. Maybe you hit the ball to the opposite field, or maybe you do something, or maybe even you foul it off. But at least you're making contact. But when you're going like this, there's just not there's people are so worried about launch angle. Now you have to. It's just there's only one point where you can make contact. If you miss it, you're going to be ups here or something. So hard to explain like he did, but yeah, I liked his explanation. No, I didn't even notice you were gone, bro. To be totally real with you, to be all the way 100% with you. No, I'm just playing. So sometimes people can show up, sometimes they don't show up. That's how it is. We know people are busy. Jenny Vega, we miss Jenny Vega right now. You know who we miss? We miss World Traveler. She hasn't been here in 2 years. World Traveler, what happened to you? You find some Astros YouTuber? What's going on? I forgot what I was talking about. Just stopping in to show some appreciate gambling. The Guards took 2, and then how they ended up today. Let's check out what's going on with the Guardians. What's going on around Major League Baseball today? Thank you for stopping in. I hope to see you more often, especially whenever we're in Cleveland. But Cleveland Guardians lost in Sacktown. How can you lose in Sacramento? But that's what happened. 5-1 the final score. Oh my gosh, 4 hits. Who pitched for the A's? Springs is a good arm. 7 1/3. Mason Miller came and shut it down. Damn, his ERA is over 5. What's going on this year? I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to the A's now that they're no longer our neighbors. They're still close by, not far. Soderstrom 2 hits. Lawrence Butler 3 hits. They got a good squad. Kurtz, Muncy, Rooker, Jacob Wilson, Lou. Jacob Wilson. Even Will Clark loves Jacob Wilson. That's a true hitter. That's an old school dude. This dude is old school right here. True hitter because he came out of the WAC. He came out of Grand Canyon, dude. The WAC knows how to hit. Send me the clip. Okay. Need to start calling ice on Jung-Hoo Lee. See you guys next year. Been ages since World Traveler, the legend. Thank you, Deuce Navarro. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I do appreciate it. I had to do a little bit of a meltdown. But it is what it is. And that's all that is. That's all it is. But thank you guys. I do appreciate the amazing support. I didn't know if I was going to make it live. I had to fix the internet. I'm outside. I'm on the roof. I'm going getting after it, trying to figure out what was going on. And there was a problem. I found the problem. I repaired it. Old school style. That's how we do. We don't play. Alex Cora, he was one of the guys who was the coaching staff with the Astros before he was hired by the Red Sox manager. He got both rings, means he's a cheater. It's hilarious. Pizza's always good. K-pop merchant, can't trust any hitter out of the KBO. Only good hitter from Korea was Shin Soo Choo, and that mother effer came to America straight out of high school. Remember, we did have we had a hitter, 2017? I don't even remember who it was, but I was super excited about him. 2018, 2017. I can't remember his name. There it is. You guys remember this guy? He was a nice guy. He went to AAA. Jae-Gwyn Huang. You guys remember him? He hit a home run like his first or second game. And I talked Korean to him. At that time, I still could remember a little Korean because I used to live in South Korea. I pretty much forgotten it all. But at that time, back in 2017, I still could remember some. And that's why I got his attention. I remember he was warming up, and I was like, yell something in Korean. And he was like, what? Sometimes you got to do that. You can get him in Spanish, too. Is he still playing? Yeah, he's still playing. He's with the KT Wiz. His dude is still playing. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome! He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Madrid, hermano, suscribí a su canal por las listas. You've been slacking off. Oh, Madrid. Bro, when you say I've been slacking off, no more true sentence has ever been stated. I have been completely slacking, and I have been working on a new documentary. A lot of it is beyond my control, working on my car, which I guess I could take it to the shop, but then it's going to cost thousands and thousands of dollars. And so my car has been at that point where it's just having problem after problem after problem. So I've been working a lot on my car, fixing that. And I've also been training, so I'm doing a lot of running. And I'm going to a lot of games, minor league games mostly. And I love going to games. And I'm also following college baseball, which is just about over now. So you got college baseball, you got MLB, you got minor league games in person, you got cars falling apart. I'm training for races, and literally none of that really makes money other than the post-game shows, which I didn't even mention. So I absolutely have to get back to that and work on it. I am working on Bloodlines video, ranking those, and it's coming out. But that you mentioned this, Madrid, means a lot because it tells me people are actually waiting for the next one. And so if I wait too long, people are going to forget about me and move on to someone else. There's a lot of documentary style baseball channels, and I think half of them are not even baseball fans, because I'll watch them and the way they pronounce names and pronounce things. I saw some old videos about Babe Ruth era. He called him Harry Frazee. The guy that if you guys know your baseball history, he wasn't a baseball player, but Harry Frazee, the guy that owned the Red Sox and sold Babe Ruth to the Yankees, started the Curse of the Bambino. He was in Hollywood. He was into movies and stuff like that, and also into baseball. Harry Frazee. Not Frazee. Frazee? What's going on here? But yeah, this is him right here. Anyways, we got a 149. Am I losing a signal? Thank you so much for that 149. Can we take a look at it? It's a banana! It's a banana! Yeah, Logan, that as well. It's I need to do it. I don't want to, when it comes to those documentaries, I like making them. That's not why I do it, though. I do it because I freaking have to make them. I have to make them. That's where my views come from. If I just make a simple video, I'm not saying nobody watches, but the views are not significant. Like, for instance, okay, when Wade got DFA'd, I got 1.8 thousand views, and I'm super happy to get
Matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. Lamar.
I'm super happy to get 1.8 thousand views, but that's like $2. That's like, yes, I can enjoy a grain of salt. So most of my videos, between 1 to 3,000 views if I'm lucky, but then all of a sudden I do the documentary, 10,000 here, 158,000, 26,000. That's where I actually make a little bit of revenue. So, yeah, you guys know what it was at. Giants lose today. Player of the game, I'm going to go with Spencer Bivens for the 1-2-3 inning. 2 strikeouts for Spencer Bivens. I'm fixing to buy his jersey soon. Banana peel. Gotta go now. I have to watch the movie Jaws on Peacock since it's the 50th anniversary. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, I just saw Jaws not long ago. I actually watched Jaws and Jaws Part 2. Jaws Part 2 is underrated. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not as good as the first one, but it's not bad. And Jaws 3, Jaws 4, okay, yeah, not very good. But Jaws Part 1 and Part 2 are both really good, especially Part 1. But Part 2 is not bad. It's bad when your POD has to scan and think for a second, keeping it genuine. Bivens is the man. Yeah, and remember, what jersey I got on? I know someone in this chat knows what jersey this is. Someone in the chat knows what jersey this is. This is last year's jersey. What's next? This year's jersey? I'm thinking very strongly that it's going to be Bivens. You guys know Walton. Yes. You guys know. Did I mute myself? I can't believe people show up to these. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for the support. And we'll put it this way. The next time Bivens makes an appearance, if he does a 1-2-3 inning, on the next inning that he throws, in the next inning that he throws, if he goes a 1-2-3 inning, no walks, no hits, no errors, 1-2-3 inning, then we're going to buy the Bivens jersey for 2025. If his next appearance is a 1-2-3 inning, hold me to that. Eric is pissing me off. You know what? You want to be pissed? You're saying I'm pissing you off? How does a timeout piss you off? How does a timeout? Does that piss you off? How does that piss you off? How does a 5-minute timeout piss you off? We don't play around here. This is a well-oiled machine. I used to put up with BS. Not no more. I'm just fucking with you. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Sorry about that. I just messing with you, I meant to say. You guys have a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. And this is red today. It looks orange. It's actually red for the Red Sox. It's actually red. Just so you know. When the opposing team wins, we make sure. This is green when the A's win. This is blue for like the Blue Jays or the Cubs. And there's another shade of blue here. This is yellow when the Padres win. This is purple when the Rockies win, God forbid, but it does happen. This is kind of a weird shade of blue for the Rays. More of a, I don't know what you'd call it, turquoise, sky blue, baby blue for the Rays. So we got all kind of different colors. Y'all know what's up. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk to y'all. We went 45 minutes today, a little bonus time. Talk to you guys tomorrow. We might have a car video. I don't know. We'll see what's up tomorrow. But let's just hope it's a winning video. Let's hope it's a winning video. You thought you got banned? I didn't ban you. I thought about it, but I didn't ban you. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you again. It means so much. Your support is amazing. Thank you so much for reminding me to stop slacking off with the documentaries. We're coming strong with the docus. We're coming strong with content. It has to. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I could slack for a month, but if I slack for 2 months or 3 months or 4 months, I'm slacking on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm slacking on the streets because I'm not making any revenue. No, I did not like The Rise of Skywalker. A complete mess, unplanned trilogy, throwing stuff at the wall, see what sticks. That last one was a complete mess, just incompetence left and right. Don't get me started. I thought that movie was terrible, absolutely terrible. The crash clip. Yeah, I do appreciate sending that. I'll try to get it. See if it plays. I don't know if it's going to play or not. Just can't think of words. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's freaking go. I'm getting tired of losing.
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there, it's gone.
There, Cannon. Can't think Chapman to deep left field. It is go.
Sorry, I didn't know I was muted there at the end. I was laughing, and then I said, "Are you serious?" I didn't know I was muted. So I'll do it again. This is what I said. She said, "Rise of Skywalker is a masterpiece." And I said, "You serious?" See you guys in the next stream tomorrow. Sorry I was muted there. My bad. Test, test, test. See ya!
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there, it's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is out of here. Encarnacion. First pitch swinging. Deep right center. Gone. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a 2-run homer.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.